sell now. Okay, special business tax. For any corporate who sell their investment, they have to pay 3.3%. For personal though, if you own the property more than 5 years, this is exempt. You don't have to pay 3.3%. Okay? Any question? Any question? Anyone understand this? Who understand this? Put your hands up and say I. Perfect.
Excuse me.
Yes.
The second part.
Second part?
Personal.
Personal less than 5 years.
Yeah,
Okay, so
what about the all or less than?
law less than 1 year. So if you're residential there in Thailand, you can actually move into the property. But if you move in, they consider you as a just once you stay there for more than 1 year, you get exempt also. In Thailand, there's a thing called house registration, and every condo has them also for your property, and you just move your name into it. Okay, but I don't think this is applicable to foreign investment because you're here. Okay. Otherwise, you get a Thai girlfriend or Thai wife, and then buy a property together, and then answer to live in it. Okay. Oh, what? I didn't say that. That's on camera. It's on camera.
On the transaction cost,
Yes.
how big the government appraised value? So that appraised value is it generally equals to the purchase price?
No. It's way
Is it
lower.
higher?
It's way lower. Normally, it's lower. Actually, I think always lower.
Why is this?
It kind of doesn't catch on. Government valuation price is always lower than the market price. It has always been like that.
Simple answer is developers
No. I think what it is two-way because once the government valuation go up, the land market value increase drastically. So it's actually a pro and con. Okay, but for this one, the way to check, there's a website also that you can go in and then check. The way you do is you evaluate the land and also the building on top of it. Okay. But for your simplicity, when you buy it, just take 2% of the purchase price. For your, it will be higher than normal, but actually it's something that you can think about when you buy a land. Okay.
Why do you say 2%? Why do you say 2%?
2%. The top one.
Oh, the top one.
Yeah, the top one. Okay. The other one is duty stamp, 0.5%. 0.5% does not need to pay if you already paid the second one, 3.3%. But if you get exempt or for whatever reason, you have to pay this 0.5%. Okay. Last one is the withholding tax. Yeah, withholding tax is income tax. It's quite difficult to figure out, but on average, what it is taking a look at your total year of holding, and then see how much gap you make, how much money you make. You buy that, and then times it by tax. We'll see later on in another slide, but it's quite detailed. So just for your simplicity, you can think of this as 2% of your purchase price also. Okay. And lastly, mortgage free. If you take mortgage, you pay to your bank. This is how you calculate withholding tax income. This will be applicable to you when you resell your property, right? So what they will look at is they will see the selling price of the property or the valuation, but selling price always higher. So that times by deductible expense. So take out the expense. For example, if I hold it for 3 years, I have to deduct around 77%. Okay. Imagine with me if I buy 10 million baht right now of condominiums, or 100 million baht, for example. 100 million baht, take out 77%, which is 22.7 million baht. That is taxable income. That taxable income divided by 3 years to average it out is around 1 million baht each year. And then you just have to look at which bracket you fall into. Okay? And add those all the 3 years up. I calculate the maximum is around 2%, 3%, like that. Okay. If you want this slide later on, you just contact your agent, and then they will send you email on this slide. Okay. Okay, now
How
that's
is the
yes.
withholding tax filed?
Huh?
How is it being filed?
How has it been filed?
Withholding tax.
What do you mean? How has it been filed?
You submit your tax every year.
Okay. I forgot to tell you that for properties, right, when you transfer, during when you transfer the property over, there's two ways you can do it. You can choose to pay it at the end of the year with your income, but if you already have income, that's bad for you because your bracket is higher. But the other one is what I just showed you. It's called batch making. So this is the way they calculate. Okay, which is normally lower anyway. And now if you're a corporate only pay 1%. But you have to, whatever you make, you have to put it in financial statement and then you have to pay tax later on also. Okay?
Is it easy to file? Because is there a hassle to file?
No. You only, they actually help you to do it at the land department. Land department. So imagine when you transfer, you go there, there's a bank with you, there's a developer. A developer normally handles it for you. But if there's no developer, then the person there, there's a window, and then they will figure it out for you.
Well, if you don't go to Thailand, you get the paperwork.
Okay. Normally, who do you hire? Like if over there? Huh? Agent.
I find out from the agent.
Yeah. Then agent will do it for you. Yeah, normally agent will do it for you. For me, when I buy my property, I have agent, I have developer, and I also have bank. So they can help you later on.
So you must actually in some other countries when you need tax file. So you have to apply for the tax file.
Oh, tax fine every like for rent.
Let's say you have one property, one tax file.
Yeah.
If you own several properties over there, you still need one tax file.
Yeah. Because the way we calculate this tax, right? It just happens once in when you transfer, so you don't have to file in tax.
But then your rental income.
Rental income you have to. Yeah,
So it's a
you
separate
have to.
thing.
Yes, it's separate.
You have to.
You have to.
Meaning.
You have to, meaning a lot of people in Thailand still doesn't do it anyway. But yes, you should do it, and then you just submit at the end of the year. Okay. Now, anyone have any question about tax? Anyone understand the tax? Okay. Yes. When you file the tax, it is in. I'm not sure if they have in English. You can do it e-revenue also. You can do it on electronic. I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. But most of my friends, how they do it is they get a lawyer there, because there's a lot of property lawyer who can help you, and also accountant. It's very cheap. In Thailand, it's way cheaper than Singapore. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, mostly it's in Thai. But I'm not sure if you can, like for residential, for Thai, we can do it e-revenue, meaning we can just do it online. Okay? So for foreigner, I think it's the best way to find accountant. Okay?
Okay, so to sum up, 2%
Mm-hmm.
on the valuation.
Yep.
0.5% of stamp duty.
Yep.
And withholding tax, 2%.
Yeah, around 2%.
So you're talking about nearly 5%, 4.5%.
Yeah. Special business tax, have you included that?
Sorry, the transfer fee is actually 1%, half bear by the buyer, half bear by the seller.
Transfer fee.
So the top one, 2%, normally half by seller and buyer.
So it's 1%.
Yeah. So the second one is for you, when you buy, you don't have to pay. It's developer who pay. But when you sell, you might have to pay that. Except if you can negotiate.
When you sell, that 2% will kick in.
That 3.3% kick in.
No, if they own more than 5 years, that's what we encourage, then they only pay a
0.5. Okay. So to sum up, first thing, 2%. You divide that with a seller.
Okay.
Second, 3.3% you don't have to pay if you hold more than 5 years. Okay, but hold more than 5 years,
If you hold more than 5
you don't have to pay.
you don't have to pay.
You pay.
More than 5 years, don't need to pay the 3.5.
Yep.
And then when does this 0.5 come in?
And then if you don't pay that, then you have to pay 0.5. Yeah. 3.3 is standard. You have to pay. Okay.
Whether you hold 1 year or 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So if you hold less than 5 years, you have to pay that, right? You have to pay 3.3. So this one is exempt. Okay. So if you hold on more than 5 years, this exempt, but this you have to pay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, then the withholding tax.
Withholding tax, yeah, you have to pay.
What about that? That's like a annual income tax, is it? Rental tax.
Average annual income when you sell.
one time.
One time only.
Oh, when you sell.
Yeah, when you sell. This happen when you sell only.
When you sell and so it's like capital gains tax.
Yes.
Yeah. Something like that. And
Yep.
it's 2% based on that sort of
So yeah, after you did all that, right? I put in a few numbers, a few scenarios, is around 2%.
roughly around.
Yeah. It could be a lot lower than that also.
Is that based on the gain or
Yeah, based on the gain.
on the gain
On the gain.
from the profit of the sale?
Yes. But profit meaning you just have to go according to that. Meaning selling price and deduct all the expenses.
Okay. So
Okay.
so where is the annual rental tax? Most countries will tax you on your annual rental income, less expenses.
Yes. So you have to submit at the end of the year.
There's such a requirement, right?
Yes, correct. So that's rental income.
Yeah.
Your personal
And
income.
what's the starting rate?
Starting rate, I'm not sure. Anyone? Huh? Is if you earn more than I think it's 10,000 baht per month, then you have to pay your bracket. Bracket start with 5% and then 10 and then 15.
Can you give us a sheet of this so that we can rough?
Sure. I can give you a link to revenue department.
Because in some countries, like in UK, it's 22%.
Okay.
It's killing it.
Okay. Okay, sure. I'll give you a give you a link to it, okay? And it will tell you a lot more detail on it, okay? Okay. So anyone understand about tax? Who understand? Put their hands up and say I. Turn to the person next to you, high five, and say you're so clever. Okay. So apart from tax now, okay. I heard that Singaporean love math. Is that correct? You like math? You like thinking like logically and use math. So you probably like tax calculation, right? Okay. So now it might not be as interesting, but we're going to talk a little bit more about expense that you have to pay. Okay. So there's a few more expense you have to consider. One of which is down payment. Okay. Talking about like if you sign. Let's say today when you transfer, you have to pay the down payment 10% or whatever you agree with the developer. The other one is sinking fund. This is a fund that I think you have it in Singapore also. It's a fund that for renovation, for whatever in the common ground. The other one is common area fee. It's around 45 baht per square meters. This one I think is 45 baht also. Next one is maintenance, fixture of air conditioning, all the room fixture stuff. Those, if you have agent will help you to contact the dealer also. But if you have a good relationship with juristic person, they can help you as well. Okay. And agent fee when you transfer, when you renew contract. Now, less about number, more about the area we're going to talk about. Okay. Anyone excited to know the new area of Thailand? Who's interested? Put their hands up and say I. Okay. The new area, this place is called New CBD. When I told foreign investor, I showed them this map. This map, the first thing you have to look at is the Suvarnabhumi Airport. Suvarnabhumi Airport is on the left side of Thailand. And the other airport is called Don Mueang Airport. Around 10 years or nearly 20 years already. We only use Don Mueang now. There's a new airport that is like a big hit. This mostly international flight. That one is still domestic and some low-cost airline. Okay. So once you see two airports, you draw a line together. You see in the middle here. This area is a prime area. When you invest in Thailand, do not go outside this area. Okay. Because this area, there's a lot of expat. There's a new up-and-coming project. There's a lot of stories to tell, and also it's next to BTS and MRT line, Skyline. in more detail though, when you go inside, these are the few roads that within that square. Okay, this is old CBD. A lot of banks are over there, but it's kind of like dead space right now. There's so many new projects come alive there, and rental use sucks. Okay, next one that a lot of people know is the Sukhumvit area. Anywhere from the start of here is MBK and some Siam Paragon, all the way down to On Route number 77. This is the main road, and that's BTS line also. But as we see later on, this area, the price increased so much already. Now the unit there is around 200,000 baht per square meters. Okay, but the new up and coming place is the Rashida area. This area that connected all the way up there. This is Rashida area. Rashida area, why is it good? Because previously there's a lot of foreigners live there, especially Chinese. Okay, and also has central department store and some other department store along the way. But recently there's a huge project that go on around that area, so a lot of things is booming. So when you say new CBD, a lot of people would think of that place. This is a place where you want to go. So whenever there's change in real estate market, normally the price tend to change dramatically as well. So now to look deeper in more detail, this area, on road area, is still 100,000 baht, but I don't recommend much. This one is high. So if you have high budget, you can buy. But as I say, it's mature already. It's quite mature. So everybody, when they think of Thailand, they think of Sukhumvit. So a lot of people buy a condominium around there already. Not many new land, so the price kind of doesn't go up that often. You know, like in Thailand, one of the reasons why the price increase so high is because when there's a new condominium come alive and they put up the price, which is higher than normal, all the old condominium also, the price also rise. So because there's not many new condominium came alive in Sukhumvit area, it's kind of mature. Okay, but over here at Rashida, I say the price still good. It has been increasing for the past 3 to 5 years, and